What's up, guys? Cold. I thought we were done with the cold. We are not done with the cold. I repeat, Carhartts are still on. Carhartts are still on. Oh no, yeah, that, hold on. Okay. Carhartts are still on. 6:22 a.m. 24 degrees. Carhartts are still on, brother. Ain't no debating that. You know, I think I got a challenge. I'm officially declaring this road to 1 subscriber. That's my challenge. Road to 1 subscriber. So if you're watching this, you want to be my first subscriber, let's do it. You'll be my first. When I make it, I'll buy you a mansion. I'll buy you everything. I'll get you. I'll buy your mom a house. I'm lying. I won't do any of that. But you can think I will. If you're my first subscriber and you have, receipts and, I make it one day, maybe I'll bless you. But this is my road to 1 subscriber. I really just want 1, bro. Like, when you click on my account, there's just no subscribers. I get like 1 to 5 views a video, maybe, if I average like 3. That's cool. When I first started posting, I had like 5 videos up with 0 views, and then one day I just started getting, a couple views. That shit, I was lit. I was like, 3 views? They probably watched it for like 2 seconds, but it counts. It's a number. We're putting points on the board, people. That's all that matters at the end of the day. Just had a nasty shoulder workout. So nasty, I got a crunchy shoulder. I swear, every day I go into the gym, I just hurt myself, bro. Somebody stop this man. He does not warm up, and he lifts heavy. But I did get a protein shake. 2 vanilla muscle milks. I know you're probably saying, like, muscle milks, really, bro? Listen, the core powers for the 44 grams, like $5.90, some shit like that, $5.50. Fast Track got a deal. 2 of these, 40 grams each. 2, they're like the same price as the Core Powers, but these ones, they got a deal. 2 for $7. For $7, I'm getting 80 grams of protein. Now you're probably saying, you could just make a protein shake before you leave the house. Yeah, but I'm financially irresponsible, and I don't care. And these taste so much better, but like, let's be honest. Muscle milk's got like a very unique taste. It's like weird. I remember when I was younger, I used to stop at the gas station with my dad or whatever, because my parents were split up, so we had this like long drive from like central western New York to downstate. That's like where my mom and then my dad live, so we'd make that drive like every other weekend. It's just crazy looking back. And it's like a 5-hour drive, but the stopping point was like this McDonald's / gas station right off of the thruway. I forgot what town it was in. They had like a Cracker Barrel and stuff too. And I don't think it was Albany. Definitely not Albany, but like somewhere kind of near there. But and I used to get muscle milks, bro. I was like 5, 6, 7 years old, like 8, 9 maybe. I used to just slam muscle milks. I forgot what the package looked like, but they didn't look like that. I can't remember what the old packages looked like. It was, if I saw a picture, I mean, you guys probably remember. But one time I was like a little fat kid too. It was probably because I was just chugging Muscle Milk Spread, like doing no kind of workouts, just eating protein. And well, it's not even the protein, like 200 calories a pop. You know, I was like 4'8". But one time I got a whole bag of beef jerky and a Muscle Milk, and I killed that shit, bro. Killed it. And then I got a migraine, because I used to get migraines when I was younger. I still do, but I kind of know how to prevent them a little bit. I really think it was my lack of drinking water as a kid. Like, I just drank like milk and fucking juice, like more milk. Like, I never just drank water. So like that definitely was just, I was definitely just dehydrated all the time. But I ate the jerky, drank a whole Muscle Milk, like 8 years old. Like, that's, first of all, that was probably like 1,600 calories, 4 weeks worth of sodium. Like, I was, you know, like just being fat and reckless, fat 6-year-old, 7-year-old. I got a migraine and I just threw it all up. I forgot if I threw up in the car. I don't think I threw up in the car. I would have remembered that, because that shit would have smelled terrible, bro. Jerky protein, like farts already sound diabolical. Like yak, disgusting, bro. I think I did it when I got home, man, because I had a migraine, and then the whole car ride, and then when I got home, I was just throwing that shit up, and I remember just like throwing up jerky and protein. And after that, I never drank protein like again until I got into working out. And I had like told myself that if you drink protein shakes and you don't work out, you get fat. Which is like low-key kind of true, but like, I guess that is true, because you know, if you're just drinking your calories like that, you know, it's always a bad recipe. But I had this idea that protein without working out makes you fat. It's just like the stupid shit you like hear and you tell yourself when you're like young. That like sounds like it makes sense, you know, because I was drinking protein shakes and I was a fat ass, so I just believed it. It's kind of like when everyone first gets into working out, they like, when I first did, it was like low weight, high reps to tone your muscles. Shit like that just sounds retarded. Just go. I'm not gonna do this shit. And yeah, it's got this bus right in front of me. But yeah, low weight, high reps to tone your muscles. Like, we actually believe that shit. So it was like, what were we thinking, bro? And they'd be like, oh, high weight, low reps if you want to get strong. You want to make your muscles bigger. I don't know what they were like. I feel like the explosion of, you know, working out due to COVID has really made everything easier for everyone. You know, because now there's just no more bullshit. But I think the key thing is, you know, everybody's different, right? Like, you know, there are some people who, I've seen it on, you know, the internet. There are people, you know, they try to do the low reps, high weight, try progressively overload, and you know, they just plateau, and then they just start spamming, you know, 10-pound friggin' low to high flies, and all of a sudden their chest explodes, you know. And then there's some people, turn your brakes off, and then there's some people who you know, start out with the flies, and then they, you know, get into benching and they start progressively overloading, and then their chest explodes. So, you know, I think everybody's probably a mix of both. You got to keep it balanced. You know, find what you like to do, right? Like I'm influenced by when I first started working out, I was doing it for like a while, and then that's when Sam Select blew up. So I've kind of just like copied his flow, you know. I like to start, like, that's probably why I'm always injured. I don't warm up correctly, bro. And I just start off with heavy shit. I warm up, like, I build to it, but I'm not warming up my joints, you know, that's the thing. Like, today I was doing shoulder press. Smith started out, you know, I'm doing 15 with the bar, and then I'm throwing 25 on, I'm doing 15 with that, and then I'm throwing a 10 on with it, so I got 35, and then I'll do 10, and then I'll put a plate on it, and then, you know, then I'm doing 10, and that's the real reps, and then with that 45 I throw a 10 on there, and then I hit like 8, and then I take the 10 off and I put a 25 on there, I hit like 5, and then all of a sudden it's like, my fucking shoulder hurts. That's probably because I just didn't warm up my joint. Like, I warmed up the muscle, obviously, you know, I didn't just put fucking, you know, a plate and a quarter on there and start repping, but you know, my joints, I gotta hit some, get my shits warmed up, whatever they're called. I'm not a smart guy, you probably shouldn't listen to me, but I'm real. Hurt myself in the gym because I'm lazy. I don't want to warm up. I only have an hour in the gym, bro. I don't want to burn 10 minutes warming up. I'd rather get that extra 10 minutes in, and then I use the rest of my day to recover. 10 minutes to warm up, 10 minutes less of working out, and then, you know, the rest of your day you're not even doing anything, or no warm up, 10 extra minutes to work out, and then you got the rest of the day recovered. You know, I'm being like, I'm using my time wisely, in my opinion, right? Like, don't be mad at me, I'm more efficient than you. You know, I'm using the whole day for this working out shit. I'm using my 23 hours to recover. You know, and you're just burning 10 minutes, and then what? The rest of the day you're not even recovering, you know? So, be mad at yourself, not me. And you know, what's a little shoulder pain? I'm 23 now. I'm gonna watch that part back when I'm like 33, and I'm gonna want to shoot myself in the face because I'm gonna have like paralyzed. My shoulders aren't gonna work. But that's what being young is for. Just fucking yourself up, not listening to your elders, and when you become old, trying to tell young people what to do, and then they don't give a fuck what you got to say either. It's just life. Road to 1 subscriber. If you're watching, subscribe, please. Please. Nobody's watching this shit. It's okay. I like talking to myself. What if I just crash? Yo, if I crashed on video, that should actually be gold, bro. Should I do it? Chat, should I crash on camera? That shit would do dummy view. Like, that shit would get at least 100 views. It's $1,000 worth of 100 views. I could probably just buy 100 views. But what if that shit genuinely does like 20,000? I'm gonna like accidentally crash one of these days. Excuse me. I'm a friggin' slob. Just slugging protein and bourbon. I promise I'm not like this, guys. I just feel comfortable. There's no one else here, just me talking to the camera. So much snow. Can we be done with the snow? This has been the worst winter I remember. Like, dude, Dude, I drive a Honda Civic, bro. This winter has almost, like, I almost traded in my Honda and got the biggest truck. Like I almost just bought a Hummer. Pulled up to the dealership like, do you guys have any vehicles on tracks? Wheels won't cut it. Went down to John Deere and Bobcat trying to get a beater with a heater. Find me a little excavator, a little skid steer to drive to work. But what I really want to do is I want to go down to Florida, get a used truck. You know, my dad lives down there. He got a nice F-150, bro, like 2004 or something. Shit just cheap, bro. Like, if you live in New York, you know what it's like buying a used car, bro. Just scroll through that shit. Scroll until you see the picture of the underside of the car. It's like gore, bro. Like, it's like when your homie showed you a video of someone getting beheaded. First period, middle school, like, sitting there, regular, and then you just see the bottom of that car. Oh. Do me a favor. Change your location to like Florida, Central Florida, South Florida, wherever, bro. Like a rich neighborhood in Florida. Look at the car. Compare the cars from $5,000 to $10,000 from up here to down there, bro. It's like trying to buy a house in New York City. It's like trying to buy an apartment in Manhattan and a house in Texas, bro. Like, the same amount of money can get you something that's so much better. It's insane. Like, I don't know why anyone would buy a used car in New York. Used truck. Like, my buddy, he just bought a truck, but the thing about it, the one he got, the guy just replaced the whole frame. So it's like, unless you're getting a used truck or car and they had they just replaced the whole frame. What's the point? Like, this shit gonna look cooked. You go down to Florida, them shits be shining like. Bro, I seen this truck. I would have bought this shit too, bro. It was a Dodge Dakota. I probably wouldn't have, but I almost got a Dodge Dakota at one point, a little V8. I think it's cool, like a small truck, like a Ranger, but it's V8, like 4-wheel drive, bro. Different. It was a V8 Dodge Dakota, like 2000 whatever, 4, 5. He had the whole shit sprayed with bedliner. The car was sprayed in bedliner, and like all the trim was chrome, like shiny chrome. Like, he looked like he had just done it. This shit looked mint. And it had like 150,000 miles on, like brand new, sprayed with bedliner. Like, bed was sprayed with bedliner, brand new chrome trim. Inside looked crazy, no rust on the bottom. I was like, this shit would be the perfect vehicle to drive up, because it's like, you get that shit to New York, it's sprayed with bedliner. That shit's never getting rusty. What? Bro, guess how much he wanted for that? Like that shit was going for like 10 in New York, brother. He wanted just like 4,500 for that shit. I was like, damn. You scrolling through them trucks, you're like, wow. Some people just live better than me. And then you go down to Florida and it's sunshine all the time, like. But then, the thing about the warm weather states is it's just the opposite from New York. Like, in New York and up north, winters are brutal, summers are beautiful, falls are perfect. It's just opposite in like the warm weather states, bro. It's like Winters, not bad. Spring, perfect. Summer, brutal. Right, so like I would love, my dream is to, you know, live in upstate New York in the summers, like somewhere warm in the winters. Live in upstate New York, like beginning of summer to fall. Boy, as soon as that shit touch 40, I'm gone. But that's it for today, guys. Road to 1 subscriber.